So Dixon Deadman's 2XO just dropped a brand new release called the Sneakerhead Blend. The Sneakerhead Blend. I don't know. I guess the guy's into sneakers. Anyway, let's see how this thing is. I'm Tuck, and this is Bourbon Bro. So Dixon Deadman's great-great-grandfather, Charles Mortimer Deadman, started Kentucky Owl way back in 1879. And he had that right up until Prohibition. Then it was shut down, and nearly 100 years later, in 2014, Dixon Deadman brought back the name. He had that up until 2017 when he sold it to Stoley Group, and he stayed on for a few more years and left in 2021, citing simply differences in vision of himself and the Stoley Group. He then went ahead and very quickly started 2XO. And for those of you who may not know, 2XO simply stands for 2 times oak. Now I have several of these bottles of the 2XOs, the American Oak, the Gem of Kentucky, Innkeeper Blend, the Hawaiian one that starts with a K that I can't pronounce. But this bottle was literally just released. I just saw it a couple days ago. It came out, and I'm really anxious to get into this and see how it tastes. So let's see what this bottle entails. So this Sneakerhead Blend is the 5th release in the Icon series from 2XO. It comes in at 104 proof, and as far as an age statement, I could not find a definitive age statement on this. Although we do know it's a blend of 2 different Kentucky bourbons, one of which is a 6-year high rye bourbon in new oak barrels with a 3 and 4 level char. That's about all I know on the age statement on that, so we'll have to get some more information as far as that goes. Now, as far as SRP, this comes in at about $99 depending on the state you're in. And as far as a secondary, I don't think we're going to see a secondary anytime soon anyway, because this is, a small batch limited release. So like some of the other bottles, it's going to come and go pretty quickly. Now, if it really catches on and some people really, really like it, maybe some online retailers will have it up there a little bit, but who knows on that. But we'll find out. Anyway, I'm ready to get into this. Let's see how it is. Okay, so let's get into it and see how this is. I have not tried it yet. Poured some out in a glass about an hour or so ago to let it open up a little bit. And let's get into it. It's very, very light on the nose. Very floral, kind of a floral citrusy, like a light citrus, like a orange, lemon. Gosh, it smells like a summer whiskey to me. Just a little bit of caramel, vanilla on there. Just a small hint of like a spice, maybe like an allspice. Getting just a little bit of oak, which I would expect from the 2XO. Yeah, I wouldn't say, a fantastic, great nose, anything like that, but it's a good light nose. Again, it smells like it would be a good summer whiskey, so let's see how it tastes. Yeah, still a very light taste on there. A light citrus, orange, lemon in there. The oak is a little more prevalent on the palate than it was on the nose. A decent little spice on there for 104 proof. Tastes right about at 104. Wow, it's very citrusy. Again, definitely get that orange, lemon on there, just a little bit of a spice. It's actually not bad at all. I wouldn't say that the palate just blows me away, anything like that, but it's good. I get a little bit more of that oak on the finish, on the back end, definitely. That's where that oak comes in. I'd say a little bit more of that caramel at the end as well. You know, I'm getting a little bit of vanilla in there too, especially right at the back of the palate, right before that finish. But it's not like a vanilla extract. It's more like a custard or a creme brulee, something along those lines. Yeah, I like this. I wouldn't say it's anything mind-blowing or anything like that, you know, but it's good. Yeah, it's a good, solid bourbon, I'd say. Although, I mean, you know, for $99, I can think of, you know, quite a few bottles in that price point that I would rather have than this at that price point. And I tend to find that quite a bit. And I did with, you know, the Kentucky Owl as well. While I really liked, you know, a lot of the Kentucky Owl that I've had, even the, you know, confiscated at, you know, around 129 to 135, while I liked it, I thought it was overpriced. And I tend to think kind of the same thing into the 2XO. A lot of the bottles that I have, I think are very good bottles, but I think, you know, they're a little overpriced for what they are, with the exception of the American Oak. Actually, my go-to liquor store on that has it right now sitting out for $29.95. And I think that's a very fair deal. I think it's a very good buy for that one. But a lot of the other ones up around that $99, $100, or the Gem of Kentucky, you know, that I paid $189 for, just to me, they're good, but a little bit overpriced, kind of like the Kentucky Owl is as well. But, you know, final thoughts on this. Yeah, I do like it. I think it's good, but I think there's a lot better whiskeys out there for this price point. Myself personally, I would take the Redwood Empire cask strengths for $20 less over this, you know, very easily. You know, for a double oak, I would take the, you know, Sagamore Double Oak Rye for 55 or 60 bucks, you know, over this. But and it's not, you know, nothing against the whiskey itself. I think it's good, but I think it's just a little overpriced. I think you can get some other things better for the price. And that's just, you know, my opinion. I have friends that come over and they really like the 2XO. So again, it just comes down to what you like on there. And, you know, I like it, but I just think for the price point, it's just, you know, should come down a little bit. Like if this bottle right here was, you know, 60, 65, maybe 70, you know, I think it'd be fairly priced on it. But anyway, that's my opinion, and we're going to go with it. Well, that's it for tonight's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell. It doesn't cost you anything at all, and it truly does help out my channel. If you'd like to check out some Bourbon Broke merchandise, just go to bourbonbroke.com, go to the store, and remember, everything always has free shipping. That's all for now, and remember, keep your friends close and your bourbon closer. Cheers.